Modern hospitals operate on massive digital infrastructure. Their infrastructure spans every clinical and administrative department, generating continuous data streams. But this volume of data creates a paradox. Despite the depth of digital records, operational reviews remain slow and manual. The delay is caused by fragmentation. Because clinical, payer, and compliance data live in disconnected silos, staff must manually reconstruct case histories for every review. Highly paid medical and administrative staff are forced to act as data archaeologists, assembling records before any actual analysis can begin. The sheer volume of these manual reviews creates a heavy, hidden administrative tax on hospital operations. For a standard 250-bed hospital system, this translates to roughly 3,500 reviews per year, each requiring manual assembly. Replacing this manual assembly with an operational intelligence platform called Hospital OS reclaims 7,200 hours of labor and over $600,000 in annual savings. We will now reverse engineer exactly how this efficiency is extracted without changing primary clinical care. To verify this claim, we must look past software marketing and dissect the literal mechanics of hospital workflows. The burden begins the moment an operational event, like a patient safety issue or a claim denial, triggers a review. Staff navigate 5 manual steps: locating relevant documents, reading notes across multiple systems, reconstructing a timeline, drafting a report, and preparing the final review packet. For a single clinical incident investigation, timeline reconstruction alone consumes 8 to 12 hours of manual effort. These 12-hour processes occur hundreds or thousands of times a year across the health system. Existing EHR systems, electronic health records used for patient charting, fail to solve this because they are designed for clinical storage, not cross-departmental reconstruction. As long as data remains in passive storage, the time cost of extracting the narrative stays on the shoulders of the staff. Resolving this bottleneck requires shifting from fragmented software silos to a centralized intelligence architecture, known as the operational intelligence layer. This engine is designed specifically to answer contextual questions about complex events. This engine programmatically consumes unstructured texts, including nursing notes, payer letters, and incident reports from various source nodes. The engine instantly generates chronologies, case summaries, and exportable packets, replacing hours of manual labor. This architecture hands staff a completed timeline before their review even begins, bypassing the archaeology phase. In clinical investigations, or incident ops, preparation time drops from 10 hours to just 4 hours per case. Multiplying the 6 hours saved per case by 200 annual incidents reclaims 1,200 hours of labor. In patient safety, preparation time drops from 4 hours to 1.5 hours. Across 1,000 annual safety reviews, this 2.5-hour reduction saves 2,500 hours in total. Reclaiming this time allows safety officers to focus on preventing falls and medication errors rather than reconstructing timelines. Across these 2 clinical modules alone, the platform recovers 3,700 hours of specialized labor. On the administrative side, revenue ops and payer ops see reductions of 1.5 hours and 1 hour respectively. These savings, spread across 2,000 annual cases, add 2,600 hours to the reclaimed total. The Pharmacy Ops module adds 900 hours by saving 3 hours on every medication event review. Aggregating these 5 modules proves the macro-level claim: 7,200 hours of recovered operational time. This 7,200-hour figure is the result of specific time extractions across 5 separate workflows. This massive amount of reclaimed operational time converts directly into a significant financial impact on the hospital's bottom line. Applying a standard labor rate of $90 an hour to the reclaimed time reveals over $648,000 in annual savings. Compared to a typical software investment of $75,000 to $150,000, the value proposition is clear. At these rates, a hospital achieves a full return on investment in less than 6 months. Based on labor substitution, an operational intelligence layer is among the fastest returning infrastructure investments available to a hospital. Labor savings represent the primary metric, but the platform's utility extends into secondary operational areas. Automated chronologies drive recovered revenue by enabling billing teams to submit faster and more accurate denial appeals. Comprehensive documentation trails also mitigate malpractice exposure and ensure the hospital is ready for regulatory audits. By offloading this historical reconstruction directly to the intelligence engine, staff are entirely free to focus on high-value execution and decision-making. The highest value of leadership is quality improvement and financial recovery, not manual data assembly. Hospital OS addresses a systemic inefficiency by establishing a new category, operational intelligence for healthcare.